So looking at it, bro, we got to go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
Let's be real for a second. How many of you have seen those 5 a.m. miracle videos? The perfect morning routines, the sunrise shots, the promise that if you just wake up early enough, you'll finally have your life together. Let me tell you a story about Joe. And this is a story for anyone who's ever set a brutal alarm, believed the hype, and then felt like a failure when it didn't transform their life. Joe bought into it hard. He saw those videos and thought, that's the missing piece. That's the discipline I lack. So, for 30 days straight, Joe dragged himself out of bed at 5 a.m. He did the journaling. He tried the meditation. He suffered through the cold showers. And you know what happened? He was miserable. His work actually got worse. He was snapping at his friends. He was chugging coffee just to stay upright by 2 p.m. Joe felt like a failure because the magic everyone talked about just wasn't happening for him. Here's the shocking truth he discovered, the one those videos don't tell you. Forcing a 5 a.m. wake-up call when it's not your rhythm is like trying to start a car with no gas in the tank. You can turn the key all you want, but you're not going anywhere. You're not disciplined. You're just running your brain on empty. So Joe quit. He quit the 5 a.m. club, and that decision, which felt like admitting defeat, was actually the smartest thing he ever did, because it led him to discover what actually triples focus. This isn't a story about waking up early. This is a story about working with your brain, not against it. Let's talk about energy, not time. Your brain doesn't care what the clock says. It has its own natural rhythms, peaks, troughs, and recoveries. Ignoring them is why you crash at 3 p.m. It's why you can stare at a blank document for an hour and write absolutely nothing. Think about it. Remember in school or at work pulling an all-nighter to finish something? You're technically putting in the time, but at 4 a.m., your notes might as well be written in a foreign language. That's not productivity. That's just presence, and it feels awful. Here is the simple 3-step system my friend Joe used to quit the 5 a.m. grind and actually get more done. It's called the energy triad. These steps are for one thing only, getting your brain and your work schedule on the same team, so you stop fighting yourself and start getting real results. Step 1, find your peak. This is your golden 1 to 2 hours of max focus. It's not about a specific time. It's about finding the window that happens for you. Usually 1 to 3 hours after you naturally wake up. This time is sacred. It is not for email, not for meetings, not for scrolling. This is for your one hard thing, the creative project, the deep analysis, the thing that actually moves the needle. For Joe, this was 10 a.m. to noon. The entire goal of this step is to discover your brain's prime time and guard it with your life. Step 2, honor the trough. Early to mid-afternoon, your energy will dip. This isn't laziness, it's your biology taking a necessary breather. The goal of this step is to stop wasting willpower trying to be brilliant when your brain wants to be basic. This time is for administrative work, replying to messages, organizing files, scheduling, and easy logical tasks. Don't fight the dip, flow with it. Clear the clutter here so your peak time tomorrow is wide open. Step 3, use the recovery. Later in the day, you'll often get a second wind, but it's a different kind of energy. It's better for connecting ideas than creating new ones from scratch. The purpose of this step is to tie everything together and set up tomorrow's success. Use this time for reviewing your day, light planning, going for a thinking walk, or having a low-pressure brainstorming session. Joe's best ideas often hit here, at 5 p.m., not at his forced 6 a.m. desk session. That's the system, the energy triad. 3 steps designed to end the war between what you think you should be doing and what your brain can actually do. I'll be honest with you. When Joe first let go of the 5 a.m. ideal, it felt like admitting defeat. The whole world screams that it's the secret. But his results started speaking for themselves. His work got sharper, his stress dropped dramatically, and he stopped feeling like he was in a constant war with his own body every single day. That's the real shift. It's not about becoming a morning person. It's about becoming a strategic person. Don't get me wrong, if you are a morning person, as you find more clarity throughout the day when you wake up early, you are encouraged to go so. Joe's journey tells us to find our unique peak, match our work to our brain state, defend that rhythm like our success depends on it, because it does. Drop a comment below and tell me, after hearing Joe's story, what's one thing you'll protect in your peak time this week? If this reframe helped, if it lifted a little bit of that guilt off your shoulders, hit that like button. It tells YouTube this is the kind of real talk we need more of. And subscribe if you want more strategies that work with your biology, not against it. You don't need to win the morning. You need to own your day. Now go protect your energy. We'll see you in the next one.